I go by the name of Cindy Petronella, and I got my
husband, father, many things.
And baby. Ganz genau.
Yeah.
If you are seeing me for the first time, welcome into my spaceship, and do subscribe. And those returning, you already know it's mega love. I really appreciate that you take the time to see me again. All right, so on this video today, we're gonna speak about the big day when our little angel came. Woo, what a crazy day, I should tell you guys. But before the crazy day, there was the waiting game. Oh boy, we waited. What a crazy moment for us, my love.
It's crazy. So let's say the waiting time or waiting game started, let's say 3 weeks before.
Oh, yes.
Because 3 weeks is always the special day. From that moment on, you don't call it premature anymore.
Yes.
And that's what we wanted, just to be like, everybody wants it to be as normal as
term.
possible,
Yes.
full term. And then, I mean, at the end, it doesn't matter if it's a day earlier or later, but that's what many people look for, those 3 weeks at least. And then we had the 3 weeks. I also had like a part-time and holiday to be home at that area then. And we were just waiting, and we had no clue. How does it work, like with contractions?
Oh,
like you have the practice contractions which push the head down.
And the
You
forced
have
labor pain.
The real birth contractions, so many things. And nobody can really tell you in what order it goes and how quick, because it's just always different, right? And we were thinking like, when does it start? And is this something now, or is it not yet? Or how does it go at the end? It was crazy.
It was really crazy.
So what did we do the whole time at the end?
But we did watch movies, take a walk. I did some exercises that maybe can make the baby come. But
she did funny things, walking
nothing
like
happened.
this.
Yes, on the paveway. I saw on a reel,
On the
like
reel, yeah.
walking like this, one leg up, that can help the baby to come, but that didn't work.
Yeah, eating spicy, those things we didn't have to try because we eat spicy and garlic anyway.
Yeah.
And but it was quite cool. So it took time, and we waited until we had the estimated time of birth. This day they all
40
calculate.
weeks, yes.
Yes, and still nothing.
Nothing came.
Nothing.
And
like
I
really
did
quiet.
not, yes,
like nothing.
I didn't have contractions. There was nothing.
Yeah, not even any contractions anymore.
I was a little bit disappointed, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
I know.
okay.
I had to calm her down the whole time.
What's going
it's like,
on?
baby, it's all normal, you're fine.
I was really big now, and yes, to be honest, I was tired and trying to hold our little baby.
I know. Yeah, and we were also a bit stuck at home because, here you pick like a hospital, you have an
close
appointment
by.
before, and then they have all your data. So when you come in then for this birth, emergency birth, then they already know everything about you, which is like really cool.
Yes.
You have already signed everything in case you want the PDA, or they have to do the, how you say in English, Kaiserschnitt. Cesarean, those things. So we didn't want to go too far away and then surprise another hospital with our appearance.
Hello, this is us.
Hello, here we are.
Make a lot of babies here. But it's unfortunately we had to stay in the area.
But then one day after the official appointment in the morning, she said, hey, I didn't want to wake you up, and I also don't know what it means, but I had like every 20 minutes a contraction already for more than an hour.
Yes, but they were starting to be light.
Yes.
From 5 a.m. Like, okay, this is like, like contraction, like period pain, like a little bit of needles. I didn't take it serious. I'm like, okay, it's one of those. I didn't think that would be the day of the day, but slowly but surely, the contractions were getting a bit stronger and stronger, a little bit.
And I told her, okay, I hear you. And I could feel it and hear it. And I said, okay, at 7, that was about 1.5 to 2 hours later. If you still have this at 7, in this distance in between the contractions, then we're going to go to hospital tonight and he's going to come tonight. That was, for me, it was clear.
You was 100%
because, I mean,
sure.
it was the day of
for
the
me,
day, one day after.
I wasn't really convinced.
I mean, what else can it be?
Yeah.
And but then at 7 o'clock, it was like this, and I really had the sentence, and I said, we're going to go tonight.
Yes.
Tonight, we're going to go.
I know. And you had an app. I was like, let's get this app just to time the contractions.
And
they say,
they
say like, okay, 20 minutes. If they come in 20 minutes, then it is the right contractions. But the app, you forget to press pause, play, and then it's like, Ananda.
I just wrote down then the
all
times
together.
to have like for ourselves a little bit a rhythm that we know what happens. And but I still remember when we were at this hospital talk, they said like, it's this, what was it, like a 151 rule, but whatever, like 5 minutes within the contractions, you really have to come. The other doctor said 10 minutes, some other person
everybody
said
has their
7
own.
minutes. So we knew like the contraction distance is like 5 to 10 minutes. We should really think about going to the hospital, but it was very close and there's never traffic. So I was quite relaxed at least.
Yes.
It was crazy.
But you tried to make like a nice sandwich for me, like with too much garlic and stuff.
Yeah.
And that was too much for me also before we went to the hospital.
Yeah, but she was hungry, and I also thought if we go at night, we have to eat something. So at the end, before I made the sandwiches, she had the wish to have like big sandwiches called burgers at Burger King. So we went to Burger King.
Also.
Yeah, and we were standing there, and I said, "Okay, are you sure? Because you're gonna have contractions at Burger King also." But it was funny because we were standing there. I was holding you a little bit. Nobody could see that in the corner.
But
and it was not heavy.
They were a bit strong,
Yeah,
a little bit strong. But I had to
Yeah.
stop. Like, it's coming, baby. And baby,
know.
also,
And at the
you had to
parking
hold
area
me,
also.
yes, and you had to hold me like this.
I know.
It takes like a few seconds, it's all gone. But oh boy, yeah, it's a new feeling
Yeah,
that I had to
took it
experience.
serious, and I thought, okay, he's going to come today. But I still had in mind this, if you come too early to the hospital, they're going to send you back home.
Yes,
they're going to
they
send
do
you
that.
walk through the park because they're also all full here. So I said like, okay, let's not go. Let's stay at home as long as we can. Let's go to Burger King, what we did. And But then it was getting a bit hectic, and she said, I want to go now. And then I said, okay, let me call them, because the distance was still like almost 20 minutes. And I knew when they saw this, they probably say walk 1 hour through the park at night or something like this. And I thought that's also stupid, so let's just stay home. And
you called, and then she said, put in
warm water.
Put in the bath or something.
But now I know warm water you only do if it's not the real birth contractions. So this lady probably didn't take me serious when I said for 15 hours we already
thought it's one of those
being hectic. Yeah.
Small variant contractions, but that didn't work. I was in the
nothing.
tub. Ooh.
Now, first you said, nothing comes anymore, because I think there was a pause, and we thought, okay, maybe it works.
I was relaxing, and then nothing at first, and then I was like, oh, baby, I can't.
And it was hectic.
No, it was.
For me, I have also never seen it before. And so also with the other contractions, she said like, baby, I cannot, it hurts the way I sit. I say, then sit differently, stand up. And she said, it's not possible. I cannot move the position anymore. Oh God. And I like, baby. And we were like, I was holding her. We were just sticking together.
No, can I be honest? I would
together.
have done this without you. Like your words, you're touching me, talking to me. Also, I was just screaming and everything. He was the calm one, making me calm. If I was alone or with somebody else, like a cousin or something, I don't think I could have done this.
And also, what can you do as a man? You can only be there for her and hold her and touch her, because I cannot take away the contractions and I cannot do anything.
But you did well. I appreciate you for that. I always say this. Thank you for that.
It was crazy. And then in the bathtub, she was like, really, she said, okay, I want to go to the hospital now. And then I also thought like...
That was my tipping point. Yeah. Sorry, you're talking.
No, it's fine. And I thought like, I'm not going to call them again. We are going there now, because it doesn't make sense. It's too hectic. And we were then already like to 15 minutes distance.
Yes. But on the way there, because there was a road that was bumpy. I'm like, baby, please stop.
I know. Yeah, we had to stop also for...
Because the contractions, I don't know, with the bumps, it was not going on. It wasn't going good on my body. I was like, please stop. So for 2 minutes, and like, oh, baby, it's fine. You're holding me. I love you. It's like saying like good words to me. It was helping. You have no idea. It just helped, touching me, rubbing me. It helped.
Yeah, it was crazy.
I needed that. And then I said, okay, just go. And then...
Yeah, then we went to the parking, but from the parking to the hospital, we had to stop again. It didn't work anymore. So
it was painful to walk.
So for every woman here who ever wants to get pregnant and who has no clue how this works, I can tell you how it worked for us, because there are like 2 different ways. Sometimes you can have contractions. They start, and then they get like the distance of it gets like every hour. The cervix expands by 1 centimeter. So for some people, it starts for the first birth. And then really within, let's say, 8, 9, 10 hours, it's done. For us, it was the second option. She had like this every 20 minutes, the contractions, which like really made it everything soft.
Yes, my
but
cervix.
the distance was like for almost 15 hours the same. But that meant, because everything was soft and prepared, that those last hours for the last centimeters to open went way quicker than we thought.
Yes.
So from the almost 15 to 20 minutes at home, driving, going 10 to 15 minutes, arriving, we were already 5 to 10 minutes distance of the contractions, and it got quicker.
It was happening in my body. Everything was going down there.
You were Speedy Gonzalez suddenly.
And they had to Tetege, this is like where they control the contractions. So
measure them.
To measure that. And during that, I was vomiting. I asked the lady, there was a doctor, like, hey, I need to vomit. I couldn't take any longer. I couldn't hold any longer. She's like, oh, you're vomiting. That's good, she said.
Yeah,
that's really good,
that's good,
vomiting. So, and then we had to go.
Yeah, first of all, at the end, we arrived at the hospital. We said, we cannot do it anymore. I said, we need painkillers. She can't. And they said, yeah, sorry, we have at this moment in the whole hospital no CTG, this contraction measure thing. We have no Kreissaal. It's a German word for
emergency room.
It's not an emergency room. It's the room where you give birth in a hospital.
Yeah.
We have nothing. We are completely full. We have no stuff anymore, and we have too many birthers, and everything is full. Even the reserve rooms, everything is full.
Was full.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you were happy when you got the CTG to control, and then after they took us serious because they could see the contractions.
And so I was doing the AOU,
but that didn't work for us.
Apparently this works because it
relaxes the stomach a little bit.
Yes, so I learned that from the birthing course. I was like, I'm done with this. So I was just, Jesus, baby. What
it was crazy.
Moment.
And then she said again, you have to go there. I cannot take it anymore. I need painkillers. I need something. I went again inside there to the doctors and said, we need to do something. She's really struggling. It hurts a lot. And they said, yeah, but we have to wait for a room. We cannot give her any pain stuff. We can only do it in the room and not. We were sitting in the waiting room in the meanwhile again after the CTG. And then finally they came and said, here's the room. You can come in now.
Yes, there was a room available. I was calm. I was like, okay, this is going down. And I thought this could take longer, but it didn't take so much long.
No, it didn't. It was at the end, it was small, but like it was quite interesting because like those contractions, I mean, they are painful, but then after 5 minutes, you don't feel anything.
It stops.
And we talked nicely.
He was making jokes, even jokes. I was laughing, but it helped me because it was like intense. Like making jokes, recording me, making jokes. I'm like, yeah, baby. And I needed that. At that moment, we're like, oh, come on, not jokes now, but I needed that in the room.
Ich weiß.
And I was feeling like I wanted to poop. to poop. Yeah. So there was a moment where it felt like, hey, I need to go to drop Obama in the White House. That's me pooping.
Hey, you don't say that.
Okay. But it really felt like I wanted to poop, and I was like, baby, it's time. I need to poop. Is it possible if I can get a place where I can poop?
Then they gave us like a mobile chair to poop inside of the room we were.
Yeah.
But at the end, the lady said, she came and looked and said, okay, that's not poop. She already told me in between, but I couldn't really talk to her anymore.
Yeah.
She said, it's probably the head. The head is already there. It's like you came, right?
Yes. It's funny, guys. Like, how can this head feel like you're in a poopy? It
triggers a point.
Yes, I really thought, and then there was this, wie heißt das? This yellow thing.
The Fruchtblase, the bladder? No, how you call this? Where the fruit water is in. I don't know the English word at this moment.
Me too. I can't find the English word. I know in Deutsch. So baby saw that.
Yeah, it was coming out.
And then we had to tell the lady, hey, please, can you come? And she came, and then
they opened it,
and then it was.
And then they took my finger and said, hey, here's the head. And I like, oi, yeah, here's the head. And that was crazy because first she said, like, we are already like, we jumped over a few minutes now because first she said, like, I want like painkillers. And then they gave a painkiller, wanted to give her this in the vein, but they could never start it. It was not possible because she vomited again. And they say those painkiller side effects are vomiting, so they cannot give her this anymore. So she had this needle in the vein, but they couldn't give painkillers. And then also, before what we just said happened, she said, I want PDA now. PDA
is like an injection
needle in the back to,
for the pain.
Yes.
But it was too late because I was 6 centimeters opened.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I think that moment it was already more. That's what I said like earlier. We came in this room with like 5-6 centimeters open, and usually the rule is like every hour 1 centimeter. So I said, okay, maybe at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning, it's going to be there. But then within half an hour, it opened from like 6 to 10 centimeters. She said
Crazy.
it's fully open. You still thought you get your injection, and I knew already from the course
like,
we did.
yes, I was like, please, I need this. No, please. I had to beg them, like, I need it, but it was too late.
Yeah.
I was laying on my side. My right side was like laying there, and then my husband here held my left leg. And
I was like this, holding here and holding here.
So, and the lady behind us,
Hebamme.
midwife, the midwife was also like holding my neck to help me. So they said with every contraction, I had to push. So
that was the moment to push.
That was the moment to push. 6 centimeters opened, so I had to push. So it comes.
And I saw the head already.
Yes.
But we had to bring him out.
We had to bring him out, and I had to bring him out.
Yeah.
So baby was helping me, like, baby, push. That was really intense. And
we were
it was
shouting
really hard.
together.
It was really hard. So it came. Going. I think it was pushing. And then I think it was the last push that I had to do. But it was really hard. I could not. And I said, baby, I can't.
And the Hebamme, the midwife, said also, so when you now push and you breathe, don't take time. Just directly the next one. And I was like, baby, come on, over the trigger point. You need to push
this is the
again.
point. But baby, I can't. I had to hold him so tight. Like it was like this.
No, like something like this.
We can't show you that, but it was like really like that daring moment. Like I had to push. And like baby was like, push, baby, push. And then this push, that's when our little angel came. So it was like this. Okay, baby, I'm coming.
Let's see if she's a good actress. It was way louder and different than that, but it was crazy. Yeah.
And you screamed also.
Yeah, I screamed with her, like to motivate her. It's like in a stadium.
It really helped. Ladies, if your husband, your boyfriend, or if somebody that supports you, for me, him holding me and screaming with me, it was the helping point. And then he came with this contraction, and then he came. I was like, and then they put him here, and I was like, I have a baby. I don't know why I
like
say
10
this.
times. I have a baby. I have a baby. That was so cute.
So surreal, and he cried. It was so surreal. They put him here for bonding moment. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I had a baby. I don't know why I screamed that, but oh boy, that was hell of a ride.
Best moment of my life.
Emotional, baby.
Yeah, it was. Really, that was. I never forget this.
This.
I cut the oracle cord later. I saw the placenta with the doctors. We checked. No, I didn't really check, but they told me what they are doing, and everything is fine, and everything was fine.
Wow, that was so surreal. Like
it was awesome.
The waiting game was over. He was here. He had my eyes, your hair. Everything was just, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. I'm still shaking somehow.
No, it was the best moment ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's crying now. I can hear him.
I think we are allowed. So
yeah. So I think that was our birth story.
That was the day. That was the way he came. That was awesome.
Yeah, we are happy with the little bambino. He's our bundle of joy. He is our full circle moment. I would say. I think we have to catch him now. We have to go get him now.
It's perfect. We're at the end of the movie, video, and now we can hear him behind us.
Yes.
It's perfect timing at the end. But now you know how it was. Some facts, some funny insights.
Yeah, okay.
So,
thank you for watching.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Ciao, ciao.